Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys how to get into your Google Classroom if you can't remember. So you need to click that little icon, for Google Classroom down here. And then you need to join the class if you haven't joined it yet. And then you need to type in your class code that you got either through email or text, or maybe you had it written down somewhere. Hit done, and it's gonna get you to join your class, and you'll see your class name up here, so it'll say like 7th grade art or 8th grade art, and then you are in your class. And right now I've got my orientation vertical, and you can see when it goes horizontal it changes a little bit. I would work vertical when you guys are trying to look at stuff on your iPad classes because it's a little bit easier to see all your classwork listed out. So if I go into classwork, it gives me my quarter 4, week 1 intro to space, and I can click on my assignment, and I'm going to have all these things come up. So like my PDF, if I click it, it's going to just spin and spin and spin like this. I have to actually hit the little corner up here to see that PDF, and now I can see my assignment and read it. Okay, I need to make sure I hit that little corner up here to get that PDF to open. Okay, and go back, and then same thing with these walkthroughs. Now that I've hit that corner, it's letting me go and see where I could use to show me how to do my assignment. And here it says completed example for prompt day. So when I get done, that's what prompt day should look like, except for yours should have colors and details. So that's how I view those files. I can exit out of it. And then if I want to watch any of the YouTube videos, I can click on YouTube. When I click on YouTube down here on my iPad, it prompts me to get YouTube, and then it won't let me into it. Okay, if that's the problem you're having, then you need to click on Safari instead. And then when I go into it, it'll take me to YouTube, and I can see my playlist for this assignment, so I can get the read through. And now it's blocking me out because I'm not signed in, so you need to go back and sign in if it's blocking you out. And that's super fast, and then you should be able to get back in to YouTube. And I can get the read aloud for this, and it'll read the worksheet for me. I can go to prompt day. It'll do the walkthrough for me of how to do that. And then it shows me how to do prompt B. There we go. Show me how to do prompt B. This is part of prompt B too. This video that says this video may be inappropriate. It's not. It's how to do the horizontal part of prompt B. I think that's just YouTube algorithms trying to block that. And then you'll actually see some of the other read-throughs and assignments, walkthroughs for your space assignment too, here too. So that's how you go into YouTube and watch your videos in here, okay? And then for some of your assignments, you need to add an attachment, right? You need to take a photo of your work. So if you need to take a photo of your work, you're going to hit that Add Attachment button. You're going to use your camera. You're going to allow the camera. And then I'm going to take a picture of my assignment. And it's going to give me the option of retake or use photo. I'm going to use that photo. It is uploading that photo for me. There it is. And now if I need to add more attachments, I can go in there. I'll show you down here. I can do new docs. I can do a slideshow if I have lots of pictures. Or the pic photo. So if I go in there, let's see here, look at this super awesome fan. I can attach that photo. Oops. I'm going to select it. There's a second photo that it's attaching for me. I can write a comment if I need to. That says private comment, so it's just going to go to Miss Nordberg, and I can say, Mrs. Nordberg, I didn't know how to do prompt B. Okay, I can send that. I'll get that right away. And I can respond back to you there. All of that's private if it says private. Otherwise, it'll say like public or class comments right in here. And then when I've got all my photos and documents ready for my assignment, I can hit turn in. It'll say you want to turn in your work. You'll hit turn in. And then it's submitted. Okay, and see how it says unsubmit? So if I forgot something or if I didn't finish something, I can hit unsubmit. And it's going to let me add more stuff. So I can add more attachments. I can go back and take another photo of my assignment that I finished, or a different prompt on my assignment that I finished. Okay, the photo doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just asking for your best. And then it's going to give me those options, a retake or use photo. And I can use that photo. It's going to attach. I'm going to see it pop up. Cool. And then I'm going to be able to hit turn in. And I can turn it in again. All right. And then I can go down and I can see if I have other assignments, they would be here. You guys will have other assignments. And that is how you attach photos and work in Google Classroom. All right. If you go in here and you realize like, hey, I don't have Wi-Fi that's strong enough or internet that's strong enough to add photo attachments in here in Google Classroom, that would be a time where I would go and I would add a comment and I'd say, Mrs. Nordberg, I'm going to text it to you. And send me that. And then I could reply back, great. And I would tell you to text it to my school email address. Or you can say, Mrs. Nordberg, I'm going to send a paper copy. Still totally fine. Let's see here. If that's the case, I'm going to hit unsubmit for just a second. Unsubmit. I can delete all these. I can remove all these. So if I do accidentally attach the wrong picture or the wrong assignment, I can delete those. If you're going to be texting me a photo instead, that's totally fine. Or Mrs. Nordberg, I'm going to send a paper copy back on the bus on Friday. That's fine too, but you really need to let me know that so the bus knows to stop and pick up your work. If I click here, you can see I can even delete comments. It says to your teacher, I'll still be able to see deleted comments, but at least I know if you didn't mean to send it, I'll be able to see that you didn't mean to send that comment. All right, and then, so if you're going to text me a picture or send paper copy, you still want to mark as done. Okay, that tells me when I'm going to go grade the next week that you had it finished on time. Okay, so even if I don't see an attachment, that's a different problem. If I don't see an attachment, then we better have a different plan. But if you hit mark as done, then I know that you contacted me, you acknowledged this assignment on time. And that's going to be really important for like our bell work questions. That you acknowledge that assignment or you do that question on time. Okay? If you guys have any questions about how to use Google Classroom, I'll keep trying to make videos to show you what to do. And I hope this works out for you. Good luck.